Hello everyone and welcome to our Expedition of the Solar System online edition. And we are doing this so you can watch our planetarium shows anywhere. So this is a great thing that we're doing. We're just going to jump right into it. So my name is Elise Murphy. I'm a student at UWM. I'm actually graduating this semester. And I'm also the lead of production at the planetarium, do a lot of things. I like to present shows, which is why I'm very excited we can do this online format. But as you can see, I'm there on the left with my dog. Her name is Laika. I actually named her after the first dog to go to space because I'm a big fan of space and the cosmos, but there she is with her solar eclipse glasses, looking cute as ever. So we're going to start from our first planet, not in the solar system, but this is just the planet we're all familiar with, which is, of course, the Earth. Now, the cool thing about the Earth is it's very diverse in its different ecosystems, right? It's got rainforests, deserts, oceans, the Arctic, mountainous regions. It's very cool, very diverse, and it's a place where humans can live and life can be sustained. So we want to keep our Earth nice and healthy. We're going to move on from our Earth and take a look at the one star that is in our solar system, and that one star is, of course, the Sun. Here we are at our wonderful Sun. We're looking at it from a different spectrum of light called ultraviolet light. This way you can see the different hot points of the Sun. Here we are. Right over here, these things are a burst of energy on the Sun. They're called solar flares. Here's what a video of one looks like. Now these bursts of energy have enough energy to power the US for 200,000 years. Now if only we could harness that. That's insane. And they also create beautiful northern lights. So solar flares, pretty interesting. So here is our first planet in our solar system. Now this planet is called Mercury. Kind of looks familiar. It kind of looks like our moon, and that's because it has little to no atmosphere. So comets and asteroids can hit the surface, creating these craters. Our next planet in our solar system is Venus. Very, very hot. It's about 400 to 500 degrees Celsius. Definitely hot enough to cook pizza. We wouldn't want to be on Venus anytime soon. The atmosphere is also very thick and it would crush us, so not a very loving place to be, even though it's named after the goddess of love. Kind of weird. So our next planet that we would look at is the Earth, but since we came from the Earth, we're going to move on to Mars. Mars is our lovely red planet. We're hoping to send people to Mars one day. We're working on it. And Mars is, very interesting planet. It's in the habitable zone, so possibly Mars could sustain life one day. But the cool thing is we have sent many rovers to Mars to look at its surface, to gather information. The rover that we're sending to Mars is called Curiosity. And I just kind of wanted to show you how these rovers get to Mars. We obviously wouldn't want it crashing into Mars' surface, so we do a few things to slow it down. The first one is using a parachute. Then little rockets come out from underneath the spacecraft. And then finally, a crane slowly and gently sets Curiosity onto Mars' surface. So yes, Curiosity is still on Mars' surface today. And when Curiosity got to Mars, we wanted to make sure everything was okay, so we asked her to send us a selfie. And yes, I just said her, I feel like Curiosity is a girl. So she's looking good, still on Mars, collecting data for us. Thank you, Curiosity. Alright, so our next planet we have here is Jupiter. This is the largest planet in our solar system. I also think it's very, very beautiful. It has lots of cool different colors and shades. And right there is the big red spot. can fit about 3 Earths in that big red spot. It's actually a storm that's been brewing on Jupiter ever since we could view it. So very, very interesting. Now, just to get a sense of how large Jupiter actually is, here's a little animation for you. Now, those are all little Earths. Yes, insane. About 1,000 Earths could fit into Jupiter. Also, if you want to get a sense of how the other planets compare, here we have Venus and Earth. They're very similar in size. And the big kahuna, Jupiter. But of course, Jupiter doesn't compare to the biggest of them all, which is our Sun. As you will see, our Earth is nothing but a little speck as the Sun approaches. Yeah, our Sun is very large, but just think about this. There are other stars that are 1,000 times bigger than our Sun, so it makes you feel a little bit small. There's a lot of universe out there to explore. All right, so the next planet we're looking at is Saturn. Saturn, of course, is known for its rings, and if you hold up your fist and you look at the size of your fist is the size of the ice chunks that make up Saturn's rings. I think that's one of the coolest facts about Saturn. Also, other planets have moons as well. So we have one moon, and it's called the Moon. Very creative name, I like to say. But Saturn has a moon that's called Enceladus, and it's got an icy surface with an ocean underneath. And a spacecraft called Cassini actually flew past Enceladus, collected the data from the geysers, and noticed that the ocean underneath the surface of Enceladus, its water has the same salt concentration as Earth's ocean. So there may be a chance for life to be on this moon. We're going to be looking at Enceladus in the future, so please keep an eye out for that moon. Now, this is just Saturn's point of view of Earth. Earth is a little puny dot over there. So moving on to Uranus. Now, Uranus also has rings. Many people don't know this, but it turns a little differently. As you can see, Saturn turns kind of horizontally, but Uranus turns vertically. And this is because during the formation of our solar system, a huge asteroid about the size of the Earth hit Uranus and turned it on its side. We like to say it's spinning on its belly, so there you go. Now, our final and last planet of our solar system is Neptune. Now, Neptune is very far out, and basically we looked at it from 1846 and kept it going to see how long it takes for Neptune to go around our sun one time. So, it takes many, many years, and that's because it's so far away. All right, so it's time to return home. We've looked at all the planets in our solar system. Now, I'm returning home to the planetarium, of course, but I hope you guys are all staying safe in your homes, and I'm really glad you could join the UWM Planetarium on this online adventure. Thank you very much, and have a great rest of your day.